Alright, I'm here doing a coolant change on my 2020 Cadillac XT6. And you can see it's already drained back there. And so I need to show you a couple tips here as far as getting to the coolant drain plug. Okay, if you see all these screws, I haven't counted them up yet, but there's like 25 or 30 different screws you got to take off to get this, all this bottom part, all the carnage I've got going on here. Under here there is a plastic cover all along here. This black plastic cover that's got a ton of screws in it, and I thought I needed to take that off to get to the drain plug, but learn from my mistake and don't do that. Just leave all those hundreds of screws in, and I'll show you how to get access to the drain plug. Okay, over on the side of the vehicle at the wheel, get in your vehicle, turn it on, and turn the wheel all the way to the left. Then you'll have access to several T15 screws. I think there's 4 of them here on the inner fender liner, and then there's some 7mm bolts that are underneath the bottom that go up. I'll show you all these when I put it back together. But then you can peel this back and get access in here. And if you look right in there, that red plug right there, that is the drain plug. So it's up and down, that's closed. You'll have to turn it counterclockwise, and then probably get a pair of needle nose pliers on it and pull it out. Once you get it turned, I'll turn it and pull it at the same time to get that thing to come out, and then all the fluid will drain out. To be able to move the felt of the inner fender liner in front of the passenger side tire back, you have to remove 7mm bolts or screws that go up through this felt piece, and then you can pull it back along with, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 T15s on the inside of the wheel well. Top here, as you're draining the fluid, or before you drain the fluid, just pop the cap off and leave it here loose, so that'll so it won't create a suction, and it'll help it drain easier. Okay, to put this back together, you need to feed this felt piece. So this is kind of like a felt material that needs to go up and over the plastic here. And so you just kind of got to pull it back. I'm going to need 2 hands to do it, but pull it back towards the back of the vehicle, and then slide it up over this plastic piece, and then you can screw it in. Once you get the felt part over the plastic, it'll look kind of like this. So then you have some more holes here. Those are the 7mm heads. And then these ones are where this plastic piece connects here, this wind deflector for the right in front of the tire. Okay, now you can take the inner fender liner and feed it back underneath the edge here. There we go, and then there's I remember 4 T4 or T15s. Okay, once you put the drain plug back in, basically to do that again, you push it straight in to its valve down there. I can't get a picture of it because it's too tight down there, but you push it straight in, and I think you turn it 180, and that plastic piece, the plastic handle on the outside, should be up and down when you finished. Okay, then I filled it up with 50-50 mix of some coolant. Here's the coolant I'm using. It's Dex Cool GM Vehicles from Peak, and the orange stuff. And then basically I put about a gallon and a half of 50-50 mix. Mix this with distilled water and put a gallon and a half in, and that got me to the line. Now I'll start the vehicle and let it heat up and purge out any air bubbles, and then I will top it up. When you have the vehicle on, you can see the coolant being returned to the reservoir through this line right here, and you can see it kind of flowing through. So that should purge out all the air bubbles in the system. But again, I'll turn the heater on to high inside the vehicle, and I'll also just let it heat up all the way until the engine's fully warmed up.